Meine kleinen Freunde. Habt gesehen. Hier überlagerten sich 2 Soundsfiles. Das finde ich natürlich gar nicht geil. Zack. Das ist das, was ihr rein theoretisch die ganze Zeit über im Hintergrund von meinem wunderschönen Intro gehört haben solltet. Sorry. Lange nicht von der Konsole aus gestreamt. Keine böse Absicht. Wahnsinnig unprofessionell. So sorry. So. Wir gehen wieder mal zurück in die Zukunft. Menü. Gucke. So, jetzt sag mir mal einer, wo wir waren. Haben wir die gekriegt? Haben wir das durch? Ich weiß jetzt nicht mehr. Das ist nur das. Okay. Schade. Habe ich eigentlich schon mal erwähnt, dass ich die Musik überhaupt nicht leiden kann? Gucken wir mal kurz. Was haben wir denn? Wir haben Kit 10 besiegt. Dann sind wir damit augenscheinlich durch. Dann machen wir doch das. Jo. Na gucke, mein Handy ist auch noch aktiv. Schön. Ja, bitte. Ja, bitte. Gucke, da ist es schon. Schön, dass du da bist, Schnecke. We have everything under control. Was ist das? Schnecke, du musst mal sagen, ob das hinhaut mit den Abmischereien.
stuck.
Relax. We've got everything under control.
Neue Box. Hilf mir auf die Sprünge. So. Wir sind da oben. Und haben alles unter Kontrolle. Super. Wir fühlen uns hier wohl. Wir haben einen Flachmann. Eine Zeitung. Noch eine Zeitung. Immer noch ein Foto unseres Vaters. Das war's. Ja, komm, erst mal einen Schluck.
There's not much left, so what's the point?
Dass du dich besäufst, Junge.
There's not much left, so
So, dann
what's the
muss ich mal
point?
rausnehmen.
Don't worry, everybody. I'm okay. The billboard broke my fall.
Wir haben eine Tür. Die nicht aufgeht.
It's jammed.
Wirklich. I am not impressed. Ja, dann rufen wir doch einfach mal freundlich. Und der hat Kopfhörer drin. Ergo, das wird wohl nichts werden.
This is the dumbest design ever.
Die Kleine für ein Leppi. Alles klar, danke dir.
Hello?
Jetzt weiß ich, was du
You
meinst.
can't hear me.
She can't hear me. What shall we do with the girl? Ich könnte ihr eine Zeitung an den Kopf werfen. Oder einen Flachmann. Das wäre noch besser. Da. Nimm das, du Luder.
She can't hear me.
Gut, was erwarte ich eigentlich? Ich meine, die Frau hat dich mal gehört, als ein fliegendes Auto hinter ihr in einer Werbetafel eingeschlagen ist. Wenn du das nicht hörst, dann bist du taub. Oder bescheuert. Oder beides. Flieh aus der kaputten Zeitmaschine. Die Hilfe ist so nützlich. Kaputte DeLorean.
Citizen Brown. That's Doc, all right, but what the heck's going on here?
Echt, du hast den seine Stimme zuerst bei mir? Alles klar. Dann ist der Fernseher zu laut und beziehungsweise das Mikro zu sensibel. Wir sind ja notgedrungenermaßen umgezogen mit der Xbox und demzufolge mit dem kompletten Stream.
I gotta get out of this death trap.
Das ist doch eine Idee. Komm, Schnecke, reagiere. Ja, geht doch.
What the hell?
Hey, did you give me a Jennifer?
Tütüm. Was ist das für eine Hupe? Eine Autohupe ist das. So, Jenny, horche, Mäuschen.
Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Ich hoffe jetzt einfach auf eine wahnsinnig witzige, sarkastische Antwort.
DeLorean?
The giant stainless steel sports car you've somehow managed to ram through the billboard?
Never mind that. Just give me a hand, okay?
Ich hatte auf mehr gehofft.
So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
Ja gut, wir tun einfach mal so, als hätten wir ordentlich einen auf die Mütze gekriegt.
Oh man, what's the date?
What? That's something I should be asking you. You've probably wrecked your
Deswegen frage ich
head.
ja.
Just what's the date, Jennifer?
It's the 15th,
The year?
1986. Duh.
Oh man, this can't be happening.
Ja, hilf mir runter.
Can you help me down?
Why don't you just jump?
I'll break my neck.
And
Ich mag sie jetzt schon. Ja. Hast du Dope?
You got any rope you can toss me?
all I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the
Warte
dirt.
kurz. heißt das Mäuschen.
Tire iron.
Ist auch
I
kein
think
Montiereisen,
that'll
ist ein
do.
Radkreuz.
Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit. What do you give me for it?
Ah, 2 Schläge weniger.
What are you doing down there?
Not that you'd ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley. Anyway, what's the technical term for attempting to jump your DeLorean through a billboard? Where did you even get a DeLorean? Is it stolen?
That's a little complicated.
I bet.
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Oh, right. As soon as you offer up a decent trade.
Oh,
Ja, ernsthaft.
Jennifer, please, this is serious.
This tire thing really has some value to you, huh?
At the moment, yes.
Then it better be a pretty good trade.
All right, let me think this through.
Lass mich
Don't
überlegen.
strain your brain, Geekzilla.
So wie die aussieht, steht die auf Alkohol.
Jennifer, this is all I got.
Is there anything in it? Give it here.
Toll, jetzt habe ich nichts mehr zum Tauschen.
Ugh, smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get
It's
this?
a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up.
Thanks.
Den Wurf hätte ich jetzt gerne
Oh, great.
in der
Now
Gänze
what?
gesehen.
Oops.
Ja.
Oh.
Well, your dorkness, my debt to society is paid. As for you, good luck with your car. Way to stick it to Big Brother. Just don't expect your sudden cry for attention to change anything between us, dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Ich würde sagen, die verarschen uns
Jennifer,
doch.
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My own girlfriend thinks I'm a square?
Wieso Spießer? Die
Jesus, could this get any
sind
worse?
augenscheinlich mit dem geklauten Auto durch eine Werbetafel gefahren. Noch weniger Spießer geht er gar nicht. Hoppala. Ich schussel. Blöd, deine Auto zu drehen.
Doc, I could really use your help right about now.
Relax. We got everything under control.
Der schöne DeLorean. Jetzt ist He. Überwinde die Mauer. Ja gut, dann klettern wir einfach drüber.
These walls couldn't possibly go around the entire city, could they?
Nein, nur um die halbe Stadt. Das lohnt sich ja sonst nicht. Hier, gib mal her das
Well,
Rad.
at least one of the hover wheels work.
Ja, dann gib mir das Montiereisen, wir machen das Ding ab. Jetzt habe ich selber schon Montiereisen dazu. Das ist der Radkreuz. So.
Okay, good. This could be useful. Now think, Marty, think.
Na, wir stellen uns jetzt da drauf.
Well, now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have disconnected.
Ergo, wir brauchen Strom. Okay.
Dead. May 15th, 1986. Yeah, the date's right, but
Pip, pip, pip.
that's not good.
Nope. It's not.
Man, this is the second time I've completely destroyed Doc's time machine. I just shouldn't be allowed to drive it anymore.
Rüber. So.
Well, now that it's off the car, it looks like the power cables for the hover system have
Ja, aber
disconnected.
zufälligerweise habe ich, glaube ich, keine Batterie einstecken. Negativ. Wir haben eine Mauer, einen kaputten Wagen und ein Rad. Ich habe ein Rad ab. Wortwitz. Oh, gucke. Ich einfach mal fragen.
Check. Sibilance.
Who is this? Stop messing with the intercom.
Oh, hi. Can you buzz me in?
Visitors must check in at the north gate.
Oh, North Gate? I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
Ja, aber das wäre der am wenigsten Trouble verursacht. Aber das ist natürlich gar nicht unsere Art. Könnten wir nicht mal rennen? Ja, das wollte ich nicht. So. Achso, mein Radkreuz ist jetzt natürlich abgebaut. Kann man nur einmal benutzen, so ein Ding. Sollten alle Autofahrer wissen. Ja, guck.
I don't think that's gonna buff out. I hope there's something salvageable here.
Ja, gibt's ja. Ich will das untersuchen. Ach da, Batterie. Ha, so ist einfach.
12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? Must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
Na dann ist das Thema doch jetzt quasi durch. Zack. Drauf.
Let's see here. Red to positive, black to negative. Oh!
Easy. Freundlich kaputt. Und tschüss, Rad.
Far out. Bye bye. Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time. Okay, Marty.
Ich will auch so eins.
Nothing to be afraid of. It's just
Ja,
an
das,
alternate Hill Valley
das baue ich
that's
dir
turned
ganz
my
schnell.
girlfriend into a punk rock vandal.
Du musst mir nur einen
That
DeLorean
doesn't
bringen.
mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones. Just take a deep breath and remember, we gotta find Doc.
Vertrauenserweckend. Sieht aus wie eine Ast. Dann
It's so
treffen wir uns auf dem Parkplatz.
clean.
Good morning, citizen.
Good morning to you too, citizen.
Ja, und täglich grüßt das Murmeltier. Den Spot kennen wir schon. Nur ein bisschen leicht abgeändert.
What's going on here, Doc?
CCTV?
Jeez, my Hill Valley never looked this good.
Watch where you're going, citizen.
Sorry. Mr. Parker,
It's Officer Parker to you, Martin. Now what's with the outfit? It's Thursday.
Yeah?
Polo shirt Thursday. You're out of uniform. That's a violation of Civic Ordinance 9EEE. And you're not wearing an ID, in direct violation of Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
Polo shirt.
Are you on the pot, citizen? Put your arms up. Spread your legs.
Hey, what are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still. Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
Seit wann sind sie in Kopf? Könnte jetzt Ja, da ist Kaltschnecke. Dann bleib halt oben und wir machen das mit dem fliegenden Rad eben nicht. Ist okay. Hallo?
Can you tell me where I could find Doc, Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day?
At work?
That's right, working at the courthouse.
Dum, dum, dum.
Heavy. Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum is
peanuts.
illegal?
Come on, McFly. You're smart enough to know that ignorance of the Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
Die sind ganz schön krass drauf da. Nö, Schnicker, den mach ich das, ne?
Have you seen Jennifer?
What's it to you? I thought she broke up with you.
Yeah, well, I need to talk to her about that.
Good luck finding her. I usually don't see her unless she's racking up demerits for her art.
Since when are you a cop? I thought you were a shoe salesman.
Are you on something? I've always been a cop, just like my pa.
Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop.
Wo ist das Problem? Ja gut, dann sind wir hier durch, wa? Schön mit Öl.
I've got to finish my
Kollege.
beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
Ne, Sir.
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Selbstbesichtigungstour. Das klingt irgendwie falsch, ja, aber ich leide nicht allein in der Kälte.
Oh, wait, citizen. Are you about to throw something away? Make sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
Ja, warum sollten wir die Timeline ändern wollen? Ich meine, ist doch alles ganz schön hier. So. Bisschen Sicherheit, bisschen Überwachung. Die Kamera, die uns hinterherläuft, total toll. Also,
Heavy.
heavy. Dum, dum, dum.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I'm just standing here.
Loitering, huh?
Komm, schreib mich auf, du Lappen.
What is this?
It's a demerit. No loitering. So get a move on, citizen.
You gotta be kidding.
Ja, wie viele Strafpunkte wir kriegen können?
Step away from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
Final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in any way, shape, or form.
So it's where all the cool stuff goes to die.
If by cool you mean dangerous, then yes.
Ja, dann quatschen wir noch mal kurz mit der
You
Selbstbesichtigungstour.
are standing in front of the Hill Valley Courthouse. The original courthouse was built in 1885, just 20 years after Hill Valley's incorporation into the state of California. Though the courthouse holds the seat of the local government, it also has been used as a shelter during the recovery period following the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Most of Hill Valley's community is a result of displaced San Franciscans planting roots after that dreadful disaster. In 1976, the downtown renovation project saw the first major additions made to the courthouse since its original construction. The courthouse was expanded with an additional 128 offices in the new flanking wings, and a new mayoral office added to the original clock tower space. Look closely, and you can still see some of the original courthouse's details preserved in the new international-inspired facade.
Schön. Mit ein Stein oder 2 Steinen, wie der Hund auch immer heißt. Rechts und links, obwohl Hunde hier verboten zu sein scheinen. Ein bisschen confusing. Drück.
Hill Valley Courthouse. How may I help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen Brown's a very busy man.
that voice sounds familiar.
Klar, ist doch die Schnalle von Journalistin. Guck mal. Da kommt der Ghetto-Boss.
Biff?
Biff?
Doc? Doc, wait! I need to talk to you.
Ich glaube, wir sind keine Freunde mehr mit Doc.
Ministry of Tourism. I can't see why people would want a vacation here.
Warum? Ist doch voll erholsam. Kann man da reingehen? Ich will da rein. Schade. Folgt die Kamera auf? Nein. Schade. So, was haben wir am Start? Strafpunkte. Wow. Ich habe eine ganz böse Idee. Wir nehmen jetzt die Strafpunkte. Hauen die in den Abfalleimer rein.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
Und? Das ist ein Zettel, was wir da tun? Da, nimm.
It's got my name on it. They couldn't do anything with this. It says to keep this printout for my
Ja, sehr gut,
records.
Junge.
Gates. Ah, these are new.
Ja. Hast du irgendwas Neues auf Lager, wo du jetzt hier stehst? Nein.
I've got to finish my beat. Are you gonna make trouble for me today?
No.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Ja, guck mal doch mal. Ist hier irgendwo. Nee, da will ich nicht drücken. Kommt wieder nur stundenlanges Gelaber. So, der muss da irgendwie weg.
They don't need it.
War ein Versuch wert. Kann ich jetzt lügen? Das ist eine viel zu
Hill Valley
ehrliche.
Courthouse? How may I...
Look, I really need to see Citizen Brown. It's an emergency.
Are you on fire?
Of course not.
Are you bleeding
Ja.
profusely on the pavement?
No, but it's a...
Then it's no emergency that couldn't wait for a scheduled appointment. Good day.
Die Blöde. Die Kamera folgt mir doch. Das ist schön. Der Kampfformist.
Conformist. Hairstylists always have such clever names. Just like coffee shops.
Ja.
E. Brown Industries, established in 1945, is the technological enterprise that makes Hill Valley what it is today. Whether it is electric cars running off the city power grid or motion sensing fence deployment, the radical civil innovations under development at E. Brown Industries are changing the ways cities operate. Efficient pedestrian travel, vigilant citizen monitoring, and space-age technologies that preserve the clean and modern appearance of the city. All these amazing advancements are not only making Hill Valley a wonder of the modern civilization. E. Brown Industries also exports its ideas and technology to cities around the world. One such city is Singapore, soon to be recognized as our international sister city.
Yay! Na, wenn das hilft. Blöde Kamera. Nein, da geht's nicht weiter. Die Suppenküche. Gucke.
Soups and more. Wholesome soups, fresh vegetables, and soy-based imitation meats. Ugh. Good thing I'm not hungry.
Oh ja. Bing bing. Trotzdem mal Leuten voll auf den Sack gehen.
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Bay, and let me catch some Z's.
Toll.
Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
Kann man hier einfach Fleisch essen? Was hat dieses Schild zu
Remember
sagen?
to keep your name badge on at all times. Not only does it make every citizen seem like your neighbor and friend, it grants you passage at the 3 main city access points. Hill Valley is the country's first fully incorporated gated city. In 1966, Hill Valley petitioned for a special regional exemption from state legislation. Using a tax and property law loophole, the city of Hill Valley managed to consolidate itself into a gated community with special allowances for business and residential zoning. To date, we are the safest and most self-sustaining city in the United States.
Cool. Quasi ein Staat im Staat mit eigenen Grenzen und Grenzkontrollen. Wunderbar. Super. Da freut man sich. Und hier geht's auch nicht weiter.
Citizen
Das ist
Plus.
sowas wie Amazon Prime, glaube ich.
Biff?
Hey, well, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin, right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
What is this Citizen Plus?
It's Citizen Brown's new re-education program, and I'm the first of Hill Valley's Citizen Plus. Pluses. Plus,
A re-education program? What the hell?
Oh, please, don't swear, Martin. It makes me uncomfortable.
Nice clothes. You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone is wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great.
Ich möchte nicht in dieser Welt leben, wo es ein Hawaii-Hemden-Freitag gibt.
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Ha! Doc! Yeah, that should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
Oh, you got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy, busy guy. But fortunately, or unfortunately, I'm a special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
You a butthead? No.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble. What with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. You pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen plus or bust.
Das ist doch eine Idee. Wir lassen uns einfach ordentlich eskalieren.
I want to know more about Citizen Plus.
And I just can't wait to tell you all about it. Did I mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
What do you got to do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown. In about 2 years.
2 years?
He's very busy keeping Hill Valley running. I mean, the only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a real classy deal. Just look at this state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
Das ist für eine Uhr.
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for an upstanding citizen like yourself, but the hypnotherapy sessions help to tame the urges to break the rules.
Whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of brainwashing?
Well, that's a good way to think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it will be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. Now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
Oh God.
Okay, let's stop talking about Citizen Plus right now.
Okay.
Okay. Der Rest interessiert mich eigentlich gerade gar nicht. Aber gut.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Inspiration.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past, but all right, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that, but yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
So there's no booze in Hill Valley?
Nope. Sure, someone tries to sneak some in every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch them sooner or later.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No, nothing that bad. I just used to have a lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
What kind of trouble did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just that I wasn't always discreet about my affections.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and
Knutschen in der
That's
Öffentlichkeit.
illegal?
Sag
Oh,
ihn
yeah.
weg. Auf den Scheiterhaufen mit dir. Ihm. Whatever.
Seriously got in trouble for PDAs?
You bet! The Browns always say that behaviors that excite your private should be kept in private. Or maybe it's just Citizen Edna who says that.
Oh. Ich sagte, das war die komische Journalisten-Gedöns da.
There's no dogs in Hill Valley
Ich
anymore.
warten, gibt nur den Hund von
Yep,
Doc.
Citizen Edna says they carry diseases and steal shoes.
Mutant Unlimited. Thanks for the follow. Nice, nice. Schön, dass jemand eingeschaltet hat. So. Wir haben, glaube ich, alles gehört, was es zu hören gibt. Schring.
Yeah, let's change the subject.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
So.
See you later,
Und
Biff.
tschö.
Bye, Martin.
Du verrückter Spinner. Ach, gucke. Hier kriegst du erstmal schön, klappst auf den Po, dann gehen wir in den Knast.
What's Jen up to now?
Mäuschen, warte. Ich komm mit, du. Warte auf mir. Müll. Holzbrett. Munitionskiste. General. So. Ich fange mit dem zugemauerten Eingang an und arbeite mich dann langsam Richtung Steuerbord.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Oh. Moment.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Oh, ein Ziegelstein. Das klingt interessant.
It's just another brick in the wall.
Another brick in the wall. Nice.
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked. I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Ich zwinge dich. Wühle im Müll.
That junk looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
Na gut, wir haben keine Wahl. Wir reden mit der Kleinen.
Jennifer! Jen!
You got a problem?
Ja, die hat einfach mal... Die ist Künstlerin, die darf das. Was spricht ihr da eigentlich? Leech and... Was? Ich bin nicht gut in Kindersprache. Was steht da?
So do you
Wir
spend
fragen sie
most
einfach
of your
mal, wie das
time
so ist.
vandalizing public property?
Don't even think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No, listen, you got me wrong. I'm looking to, break a few rules
Wasch.
myself.
You?
So, komm Schnecke. Wir haben vielleicht die
Ban
vollen
on public
Rinder.
displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoriteest legal infraction of all.
Yeah?
Not with you. Ew.
Bitch, please. What's your problem?
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Protest. That's what. Let's go stage a public kiss-in.
Let's not and say we did.
Was? Was? Das Spiel ist unrealistisch. Sie hatte braune Augen. Kontaktlinsen vielleicht mal und übermäßiger Konsum von schönheitschirurgischen Eingriffen. Ich weiß es doch nicht.
What do you know about harboring dangerous animals?
So you met my new boyfriend.
Oh,
Oh, lighten up.
oh.
You know where I could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike you as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Mit den Haaren definitiv.
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me. Next topic.
Okay, wir müssen
On
irgendwas
second
tun.
thought, Maybe
dass
I
die
don't
Schnalle
want to know
glaubt, dass
anymore
wir
about
jetzt
breaking
zu
the
den coolen
rules.
Kids gehören.
Wuss.
So, Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Sorry, ich finde das geil. Was hältst du von mir nicht? Love it.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Dorks.
Leech and the Whoosh Bags. I've never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't play much punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Smooth jazz. I couldn't possibly be that square, even in an alternate timeline. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back there? He's so...
Calm.
yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
Das ist doch alles nur zum Hören wohl. Was sich die Jugend immer so hat.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
Marty McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're normal?
By Hill Valley standards, yeah. In other words, they're warped beyond repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
What's the deal, Jennifer? He left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such a horrible role model. Better get away before I corrupt
Tut
you.
mir leid, aber ich möchte die Kleine manchmal so ein bisschen mit dem Kopf
I don't know
gegen die
what you got
Wand,
against me in
bis
this
sie aufhört, so
timeline.
herablassend zu sein. Jetzt gibt mir
Lately,
die
but
Farbe.
I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I gotta admit, I kinda like you like this.
Oh, barf?
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet. I mean, sure, you're a little cute, but you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
You going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
So, ich will die Munitionskiste mitnehmen.
Locked. Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Not interested.
So, wie kann man hier irgendwie ein bisschen Unruhe verbreiten? Komm nicht hoch. Schade.
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Der Hochklettern geht bestimmt auch nicht.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Da hochlaufen kann ich auch nicht. Schwierig. Ich würde gerne irgendwas kaputt machen.
She missed a spot.
Wow. Leg ich jetzt da bitte nicht hin, um nur zu sagen, dass ich nicht wegwerfen darf.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
Really?
It says to keep this printout for my records.
So. Soweit bekannt. Bisschen Unruhestift. Na, gucke. Da tut sich da was.
Look out, son!
Mom?
Sieht doof aus. Gib mir das Auto.
Martin!
Oh, hey, Mom. So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Poof! Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right.
Gott.
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my timesheet for last week, and now Mr. Nosy is convinced that I'm hiding something from him.
Timesheet?
Aren't they annoying? But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah, sure.
So. Kann ich jetzt bitte ordentlich Schaden mit dem Auto machen? Durch irgendwo dagegen
Well, it's
fahren?
not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
Ich darf nicht steuern. Echt? Oh, Menno. Ist das Absperrband bei uns an der Wohnungstür?
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal in Hill Valley?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Du hast 1000 Kameras.
Another day in Hill Valley.
Du wirst doch wohl eine auf deinen eigenen Eingang setzen können.
Irony in your voice, was it, citizen? Irony.
Greetings, programs. LeBrock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring. Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up, remember? Rock and roll music is frowned on by the Brown administration. It sets a poor example for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Come on, Dad. I need that guitar.
Give me one good reason why I should give it back to you.
Because... music is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take up the piccolo. Leave the electric guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
A certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah, my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Go ahead, son. Do your worst.
Umgekehrte
Thanks,
Psychologie. Das funktioniert immer.
Hey, I hear you got hit with some more demerits.
Ja, doch, du hast recht. Wenn man sieht, was er mit dem DeLorean anstellt, sollte das Golfkart kein Problem sein. Ja.
Demerits, am I right?
Oh, Computer. Energie.
Nice. We didn't have a computer in the other timeline. Well, no joystick. That's lame.
Joystick hast du selber. Blöde Gaffe.
Hey, Demerit.
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
Ah, you know, the usual. Keeping tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting. What do you mean, interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at soup mo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole
Genau,
family.
jeder weiß, was Cracker für eine
There
Bedrohung
she
sind.
is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Ich würde jetzt gerne sagen, sie war voll besoffen.
What are you getting at? Jeez, I'm not gonna rat my own mom, even if she is a...
Shh. I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now.
Ich brauche meinen Flachmann wieder.
Son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say?
Ja, klar.
That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk. What were you hiding when I came in just now?
Pornos.
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well tell you. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Scheiße, hatte ich
Tell
jetzt
me
recht?
what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
Never.
No way.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But,
What?
confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent the Brown administration. They don't say so publicly, of course. But in private, well, just listen.
I tell you, Bert, this regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown and his beloved courthouse, struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
Sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the public relations department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
Mach mal.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure, not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
It's about someone we both know.
Yes?
What can you tell me about Edna?
Mrs. Citizen Brown? Oh, she's a wonderful woman. People just think of her as this sweet, self-effacing grandmotherly type.
Edna? Are we talking about the same?
Really, she's just as involved in running the town as her husband is.
David and Linda.
Have you heard from them?
No, I thought maybe you had.
Not in ages. As far as I know, he's still working for the big city newspaper, and she's still in that women's boarding house. I'll never understand why they decided to leave Hill Valley.
Have you seen Biff lately?
Not since he went to the reconditioning center. Is he back among the living?
Depends on what you mean by living. He's really different from the way I remember him.
Lucky dog. In a way, it isn't fair that Hill Valley's biggest scofflaw should be the first to receive the benefits of the new Citizens Plus program. But I know I shouldn't be jealous. Something on your mind?
It's about me.
I'm all ears.
I'm trying to understand why Jennifer broke up with me in this time. Recent past.
Are you still mooning over that girl? Forget her! She's bad news. Why, my surveillance cameras have caught her doing things that are completely against the Hill Valley Code.
I don't want to know.
Kissing boys. Sitting with boys in cars. I've kept quiet about it for her father's sake, but believe me, you're well rid of her.
Is there anywhere you expect me to be, like, right now?
Well, I did expect you to be up at the lake until tomorrow with that math-magic competition, so I guess your time is pretty much your own right now.
Well, from certain things I've heard, I get the idea that people in this town regard Marty McFly as a...
As a what?
A nerd.
They said that?
In so many words.
Just because a boy studies hard and gets straight A's and respects the rules and doesn't party or drink or stay out late and is perhaps a bit socially inept and obsessed with personal hygiene and prefers his rubber band collection to...
I really don't want to hear anymore.
Das macht mir Angst.
I'm proud of you, son.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
What's the deal with the house, Dad?
Don't know how to tell you this, son, but while you were away at your math-magic competition, our house got slapped with a CZ36 violation.
What?
I know, it's so embarrassing. Your mother's mortified. She works so hard to keep a clean house, but those dust mites are so hard to keep down.
Wait a minute, we can't go into the house because of dust mites?
Well, not until they send in the cleanup crew.
This is ridiculous.
Thank goodness they let me move my office out here into the garage.
Oh my
How exactly does this setup work?
I'm glad to see you taking an interest. Each of these monitors is connected to multiple cameras, of which I've strategically jacked into throughout the valley, with official clearance, of course. I can switch between cameras with these buttons. There's also a VCR for each monitor. I keep a record of everything I see, so if I happen across something intriguing, I can keep it on file.
Gut.
Well, I'll leave you to your snooping.
Supervising, son, supervising.
I'll leave you to it.
Right.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown. It's just a thing. I worked so hard to get that title.
Effective against moths, mosquitoes, and tannins.
True. Mal reingehen? Siegel ist ja schon gut.
Attention, citizens! This domicile is in violation of Civic Ordinance CZ36 and has been placed in protective quarantine until corrective measures can be taken. Please back away from the house and have a nice day.
What the hell?
Don't violate the perimeter, son.
Wirklich? Kein Scheißwert.
What's the problem, citizen?
Oops, wrong number.
Nein, lass uns doch sagen, hier brennt's. Lass uns Feuer legen. Lass uns eine nukleare Bombe starten. Irgendwas. E-Auto. Wir fahren zurück in die Stadt. Mit Max-Geschwindigkeit. Bleachy denn jetzt seinen Mittagstisch da durch, oder? Ach.
Okay, okay. Welcome to Soupmo, where soup is just... Oh, it's you. This better be important, McFly.
Leech, was that Jennifer?
Well, A, it's none of your business, and B, seeing as she ain't your chick no more, yeah.
Okay, now this timeline is really pissing me off. Where are the free samples?
Here, I keep them behind the counter.
Oh, God.
If you puke, you're cleaning it up, wuss.
I can't finish this.
Not my problem.
Why are the samples behind the counter?
I can't leave them out, dude. There's a DOG running around town, and he keeps going after the sample tray, knocking them all over the ground.
A dog? Wait, these samples haven't been on the ground, have they?
Jeez, McFly, relax. They're fresh. Mostly.
What are those things?
Those are the liver and peas with soy cheese hot dogs.
Ew.
You and me both, brown-noser.
About this dog, what's he look like?
Beats me. He's a smart little SOB. He only comes around when my back is turned.
Then how do you know it's a dog? You can smell him?
Allergies, dimwit.
Das erklärt, warum so niesen muss.
What's on the menu?
Soup.
Just soup?
And more.
What falls under the more category?
We got neat loaf. It's made with textured wheat protein.
No thanks. What kind of soup you got?
Scrolle...
Ribellini?
Yeah, that's right.
Some things never change. What else falls under the more category?
Well, there's the Humburger. It's made from pressed roasted hummus.
Do you have any real meat back there?
Define real.
I'm afraid to ask, but what other non-soup food do you have? Anything edible?
Well, we have these pea and liver with soy cheese hot dogs. They're new, and we're offering free samples. You want one?
Nicht zwingend, nein.
You and Jennifer? Really?
Oh, is the poor little nerd jealous?
Well, yeah, and a little disgusted.
That's probably the soup.
You better treat Jen with respect, Leech.
Hey, I got nothing but respect for Jennifer. Respect for her eyes, for her hips, the way she wriggles when she...
Hey!
Now, that dork that let her get away, there's a loser that I got no respect for.
Sagte der Typ, der bei der Suppenküche arbeitet. Wow. Nice.
You got a cold or something?
Ugh, it's allergies. I swear there's a dog hanging out around here somewhere.
A dog?
Yeah, and the stupid mutt keeps trying to steal my free samples.
See ya.
Smell you later.
Ha! Das hat sie draußen stehen lassen. Ich wollte nur gucken.
McFly, you're a real buzzkill, you know that?
Ja, tschö.
See ya.
Smell you later.
So. Haben wir jetzt ein neues Inventar gekriegt? Ja, eine Hotdog-Probe. Nice. Da ist Hund. Hallo Hund.
Hey, there's that mangy. Ah, go get him, McFly.
Ah, mach ich. Ich brauch den Hund. Fluffy. Ein Stein, 2 Steine, wie auch immer. Ah. Was ist da? Langsam werden wir hier, Freunde. Danke. Wo ist Fluffy?
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Ach, alles klar.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Komm, Junge.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Warum denn? Ah, Idee. Tür. Hotdog zur Tür, Idiot kommt raus.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Dass das Spiel immer gegen meine Pläne ist. Fluffy, wo bist du?
McFly?
Ah?
My spray can?
Oh,
Dork.
Ich wollte da gar nicht aus dem Bild rausgehen. Ich wollte doch nur mal kurz... Kann ich das da hinlegen?
decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Und sein Anstand. Das ist das Allerschlimmste. Gib mal her, Kleine. Was die alles mitkriegt. So, jetzt wird ihm ordentlich gemalt.
Pinheads, huh? Figures? Give me that.
Fand's jetzt irgendwie nicht so pralle. Hier, hör mal, Schnecke.
Check this out.
What? You swiped your big brother's guitar? Is that supposed to impress me?
Jetzt zuerst mal die
It's not
Kopfhörer
my
richtig
brother's, it's mine.
Yeah, sure. And you'd play it for me, only you don't have an amp.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Pathetic.
Hey, ich hab's versucht. Jetzt werfe ich ihr den Hotdog ins Gesicht.
Giving this to any person would be an act of cruelty. Decency prevents me from leaving this here. That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
Okay, hier hat sich nichts geändert an der Meta. Gib mir die Kalle. Ich will noch mal malen. Kann ich hier Graffiti übersprühen?
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a
Ich hab doch
watercolor
eine Dose
kit.
in der
I'm not
Hand.
sharing
Kann ich
my
einfach...
wall.
Nö, geht augenscheinlich nicht. So. Ja komm, sprich mit dir.
My spray can?
Oh,
Dork. What is it now?
Deswegen sind wir hier.
you haven't seen a stray dog around here, have you?
Not since they were banned.
You and Leech, Jennifer?
Hey, don't badmouth Leech. There's a lot more to him than soup, you know.
Like what?
For one thing, he wields an axe like nobody's business.
So you got yourself a new guitar player.
What can I say? I'm a girl who appreciates a hot lick.
Yeah, I remember. Come on, Jennifer. Nobody in town plays guitar like me.
I'm talking electric guitar, Martin. I'm gonna be honest, the ukulele has to go.
I can outplay your loser boyfriend any day of the week.
You're that desperate to get to first base.
Did you say first or fourth?
I'd give you 2.5. But first you gotta prove you've got better fingers than Leech. You ready to throw down?
I was born ready.
You got a guitar?
Never leave home without it.
Hold on.
Gucken, wer die besseren Finger hat.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Hold it, we got company.
McFly, what's that was doing here?
He says he can outplay you. I told him, there's no one in Hill Valley better than you. Want to go prove it?
The Ring of Rock?
Ring a rock.
Don't crush him too bad. Just teach him a lesson.
Okay, müssen wir jetzt hier stundenlang nachmachen? Ich gebe auf, so weit kommt es auch. Ich fahre doch bestimmt gleich in den Müll rein, oder? Moment. Wenn der mich nachmacht, kriegt der vielleicht durch. Nein. Schade. Ich vermute mal, ich muss ihn irgendwo dazu kriegen. Dass er sich in den Müll manövriert. Was war das? Das Gute ist halt, dass unsere beiden Gitarren WLAN funktionieren. Das ist total super. Hä?
You cut my cord, you asshole! Somebody should have cut it a long time ago, McFly. The winner and undefeated champion of Hill Valley.
Achso, man hat augenscheinlich nicht unendlich viele Versuche. Revanche, Revanche.
Well, back to work. See you, loser. I can't believe you'd let him get away with that. He totally broke the rules.
There are no rules in rock and roll, Martin. That's why a guy like you shouldn't compete.
Ach, jetzt können wir da hoch. Das ist ja schön.
He's got to be hiding in here somewhere. You in there, Reiny? Or whatever your name is these days? Not a sign of him. Not interested.
Okay. Ich will eine Revanche.
Yeah?
I want a rematch.
Ooh, you got nerves, McFly. You really want to be humiliated
Ja,
like
steh
that
drauf.
again?
It's nothing but a poser. I got the technique.
Do you now?
Want a sample?
Maybe. If you can beat Leech.
I already swatted you once, McFly. Shouldn't you be lying in the gutter? I was, but then your mom threw me out. What'd you say, my mother?
Try not to leave any scars, baby.
Deine Mama sitzt im Dreck. So. Mal gucken, ob wir das diesmal schaffen. Du alte Rupfdohle, du. So, ich würde gerne eigentlich auf die große Plattform. Nicht auf die kleine. Ja, da sollte eigentlich mein Gegner stehen. Okay, toll. Ich will eigentlich weniger zum Verstärker. Ich will schon auf die Plattform, aber halt nicht auf die er mich immer draufsetzt. Da krieg ich nicht nochmal hin. Oder wir versuchen es halt oben und schnörkeln. Ob das geht. Gucken, ob die Runde so lange hält. Fall rückwärts runter, du Lump. Falsche Plattform. Ich will nicht auf die. Schade. Das Spiel macht immer meine Pläne kaputt. Aber rechts runter ist doch zu Jennifer. Wir gucken mal. Weil ich glaube, er wird gleich meinen kaputt machen. Aber wenn ich ihn jetzt einen Schnörkel machen lasse, könnte es sein, dass er die Eimer umruppt. Mach mal, du Lump. Vielleicht haut er jetzt eine runter. Das wäre toll. Schade. Ja, ich glaube, jetzt geht er zu meinem Verstärker. Cuttet das Ding durch. Ja, genau. Wenn er an meinem Verstärker ist, dann...
Hey, you looking for a fight?
Also wenn wir gerade die Seiten gewechselt
Just
haben,
had one.
dann ist
I
immer
beat you.
aus. Er darf
Again.
nicht auf meine Seite kommen.
Hmm.
Aber bei Schnörkel schmeißt er die Gitarre so nach hinten. Bei
Well, that was
Luftsprung,
fun.
da springt er
I'll
dreimal auf
see
den
you
Fleck.
later.
Love is a battlefield.
Love is a Battlefield, okay. Und wir können hier auch nichts vorher präparieren. Wie gesagt, ich würde gerne eigentlich mal irgendwie im Müll arbeiten.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Vielleicht kann ich ja den Hund anlocken. Dass der Hund mir dabei Support gibt. So, Fluffy. Ah, jetzt ist Fluffy wieder da. Das ist schön. Es geht ja automatisch da lang. Und dreimal auf dem Fleck springen ist hüpfen. Genau. Was dasselbe ist wie Luftsprung. So, ablegen können wir dieses komische Mini-Hotdog da nicht. Vielleicht kriegen wir den Hund irgendwie hier rüber.
Where could he be hiding? Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Decency prevents me from leaving this
Dein
here.
Anstand. Na, wenn du dich erinnerst, das Spiel war auch schon bei dem Eingangsrätsel an der Bar nicht so pralle übersetzt. So, ich wette, egal wo ich jetzt gucke, der Hund ist woanders und rennt dann halt weg.
Decency prevents me from leaving this here. Not interested.
Nein. Warte. Ich will einfach nur zurück. Ich will einfach nur zurück. Be back. Ich will nicht gucken. Ah, guckst halt am Kühlschrank.
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Ja, Hund ist da, ist klar.
Not a sign of him.
So, dann versuche ich trotzdem mal was anderes. Ich gehe mal raus und wieder rein, dass der Hund da hinten ist und vielleicht kriege ich den Typen dann irgendwie rüber, dann muss der bestimmt niesen und verspielt sich und bla bla bla. Irgendwie sowas. Ja, irgendwas war. Das weiß ich noch. Achso. So. Jen. Das ist bestimmt total simpel.
Yeah?
Leech might think he's got chops, but I invented rock and roll.
Ooh, nice axe. Your mommy buy that for you?
Again?
What can I say? I'm a glutton for punishment.
Then ye shall feast.
To the victor go the hickeys.
Ich will Küsschen. So. Nach links bewegen würde bedeuten, auf seinen Verstärker zu. So, das ist unsere Plattform und er hat die andere. auf die Plattform. Hüpfer. Und wahrscheinlich ist eine ein Hüpfer und das andere ist ein Luftsprung, so richtig. Wir lassen den mal hüpfen. Lass ihn jetzt so oft hier hüpfen, bis er durchbricht. So, jetzt geht er zu meinem Verstärker, das finde ich nämlich pralle. Das einzig Gute ist, jetzt bin ich dran. Das muss er vor seinem Verstärker machen. Was das? Ich merke, ich bin ein paar Sekunden vor dir. Das war so klar.
Hey, you looking for a fight? We just had one. I beat you. Again.
Vor seiner Box den Luftsprung. Das kriegt man, das macht er doch nie.
Well, that was fun. I'll see you
Weil
later.
ich war dran am Zug, ja, und er darf mein
Love is
Kabel
a
durchschneiden.
battlefield.
Das kriegt man hin. So, nicht lang schnacken, hol den Typen da raus, jetzt gibt's auf die Fresse.
Yeah?
Na, wir könnten ja theoretisch schon im ersten
Leech might
Zug.
think he's got chops, but I invented rock and roll.
Ooh,
Ich habe keinen
nice
Schnurkel
axe.
gemacht, die Runde.
Your mommy
Glaube
buy that for you.
Looks like someone can't take crushed for an answer.
Also wenn er vor seinem steht, soll ich was tun? Sprich mit mir. Er steht jetzt vor seinem. Ich wiederhole, mein Schatz. Wir sind ein paar Sekunden auseinander. Luftsprung. Ah. Das ist der Unterschied. Alles klar. Da haben wir das Thema doch quasi schon gegessen. Aber hatten wir nicht vorhin auch am Anfang einen Luftsprung? Das ist das Ding hier umgefallen oder bin ich doof? Beugflip.
Martin McFly, that was totally awesome.
Die ist so
What
leicht zu
can I
beeindrucken.
say? Some guys got it and some guys don't.
Herz für die Dark Angel. Herz.
You broke my headstock.
I think I've got a new idol. Come here.
Wait, I got a better idea.
Schön vor der Kamera.
What was it you called me? A square?
A girl's entitled to make a mistake, isn't she? Oh. Oh.
Hooliganism! Delinquency! Officer Parker! I just caught these two degenerates violating statute number
Jennifer,
Daddy!
476D.
open mouths?
And tongues.
You've gone too far, Jennifer.
What's the big deal? It's only hormones.
Stop! We don't use words like that in this town.
I'll deal with you later, young lady. We're gonna have to have a long talk about the Citizen Plus program.
What?
Come
on. Officer, give Mr. McFly a 476 D's worth of demerits. I'll tend to your wayward
Yes,
daughter.
ma'am. And this is for getting my daughter in trouble with Citizen Edna. Now keep out of trouble, or Citizen Brown will come down on you like a brick wall.
Ja, bitte. Gimme, gimme. Hey, guck mal, Leech ist wieder auf seinem Platz.
Soups and more.
Soups and more. Wir sind das Moor in der Suppe. Hinterher! Auf zum Atem! Ach, gucke. So, Schnecke. Jetzt kann ich nicht mehr mit dir reden. Ach doch.
Sorry about getting you in trouble with your dad and Edna.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, but...
I'd rather not talk about it.
Right. You know anything about that dog that just came through here?
You're seeing things, McWeirdo. There hasn't been a dog in Hill Valley for years, not since Big Brown Panda.
Erst rummachen, dann... McFreak. Ich glaube, ich spinn. Blöden Weiber.
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get undone once I have a good talk with him.
You know, I almost feel sorry for you.
Hey, hi. Grüß dich. Ja.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus program?
Only that my dad wants me to sign up, thanks to you.
Jetzt sei doch nicht so. Ein bisschen Gehirn
It
hat
won't be
doch
long
nie
before I
geschadet.
see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask. Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
So. Wegen dem komischen Hund.
Decency prevents me from leaving this year.
Oh Junge, sei doch nicht immer so anständig. Das ist ja ekelhaft.
Where could he be hiding? Decency prevents me from leaving this here.
Es ist doch vollkommen egal, wo ich jetzt drunter gucke. Der Hund ist eh immer woanders.
Stay put now, boy. Wherever you are.
Bitte.
They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy.
Augenscheinlich zugesperrt.
It would look better blue.
Das sehe ich nämlich auch so. Achso, da muss der Speck laufen. Okay. Ich hoffe, der Hund rennt da drüber. Bin nämlich ein Fuchs. So, Fluffy.
Now we're in business.
Glaubst du, du kannst dich vor mir verstecken? Bam!
I outsmarted you, didn't I? Ah, don't be like that, Einie.
Einstein, is that your name in this timeline too? Huh, guess not.
Wie frisst der Hund?
Look, Einie, I've got a treat for you. Attaboy, now hold still. See, not such a bad guy, right? Whoa, whoa, okay. I guess I've won you over. Wish they were all this easy. Huh? What is it, boy? Einstein, wait! No!
Oh, rabies! Rabies, help!
Back! Down! Sit! Play dead!
Tot. Mach tot.
Officer Parker, subdue that beast at once!
Einstein, sit!
Einstein? Oh, if he bites me, you'll be in a world of trouble, citizen.
Na dann. Fast.
Wait, I know that creature. Officer Parker, that's the stray that keeps escaping the kennel. I thought he was muzzled.
I took the muzzle off.
You what?
That's right, he's my dog now.
Citizen, you are in violation of Statute 357J.
Warum hat er Maulkorb dabei?
Parker, demerit this hooligan at once. I'll return this creature to the kennel.
Yes, ma'am.
Filthy, wretched beast.
Don't worry, Einie. Once I fix all this, you'll be back with Doc and romping through time.
Now stay out of trouble, unless you want a visit from Citizen Brown.
Ja, du willst immer nur manche Leute umbringen. Ich will halt eben alle umbringen. So, was war das nochmal, das dritte? Hunde, bisschen fummeln in der Öffentlichkeit und das dritte... Ach ja, saufen, jeden Tag nur saufen. Das war's. Ja. Mutter,
Mom?
höre, ich brauch Schnaps.
Mom, are you drinking again?
Don't be silly, dear. Booze is illegal, you know.
Yeah, Mom. It's just that Dad mentioned...
Your father. Why, I just can't get away from his prying eyes. Always spying, always watching. You mind your own business, George.
Now, Lorraine, this is for your own good. I know you're keeping a secret from me.
It's mine to keep.
Dad! Mom! Knock it off, you two!
Familienstreit über
Listen here, young man. This is an adult matter between your mother and me.
Dad, I know, but your way isn't working. You gotta give her some space here.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
Aha! I knew it. What is that in your hand? Rum? Gin? A wine cooler?
For your information, it's brass cleaner. I have a job to do here, you know.
Lorraine.
No.
Lorraine, I'm just trying to look out for you. You know the kind of trouble we can get into if you're drinking again.
George, I wouldn't be so on edge if you weren't suffocating me all the time.
Was that an admission?
An admission of how smothered I am.
What's the problem, citizen?
Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine now, thank you. How are you?
Hui. Das dreht sich doch nicht ohne Grund so.
Commemorating on the 25th day of August this year of our Lord, 1931, the capture and incarceration of Irving Kid Tannen and the disbanding of his criminal syndicate by the heroic efforts and ingenious mind of our beloved first citizen, Emmett Lathrop Brown, by virtue of his experimental rocket car. Edna must have written that.
Könnte es sein, dass das Ding jetzt zufällig vor der Kamera steht und so wenig Freiraum gibt?
Mom?
Lorraine, was sagst du dazu?
Mom, look, I'm on your side. If you got a problem, I want to help, but this is a choice you gotta make yourself.
Oh, look at you. You're such a sweet boy. I'm so glad you take after me rather than your father.
What, Lorraine? What?
Ugh, I can't live like this.
Dad, you're not helping.
Ein sehr schlechter Name ist das.
It's important that I catch her in the act so I can get it on tape. Once it's on tape, I can show her that she has a problem.
That's ridiculous, Dad. You're acting like this is some kind of sting operation.
Huh? Where'd she go?
Mom?
So, hängt das jetzt im Bild?
Aha! I knew it!
Irgendwas hängt im
There!
Bild.
What did you just hide? That was some sort of fruity liqueur!
It's a spray bottle of simple orange for the cleaning I'm trying to do!
Sie schreit so schön.
Lorraine, I'm
Emmett
sorry.
Brown.
It's just that you're acting
let's
so
rub.
cagey lately.
Cagey? Maybe I'm acting like I don't want to be spied on all the time.
Hui. Flip. Das stört im Übrigen keinen.
What happened? What the heck am I looking at?
Yes.
Geht doch. So, Mutter, jetzt gibt's hier Saufen. Los, komm. Lass uns ordentlich einheben. Wo ist er? Mutti! Mutti? Da ist er. Hier, komm, hoch die Tassen. Sprich. Ja, aber... Fein.
Mom, now that Dad isn't watching.
Oh, Martin.
Is that a flask, Mom?
Flask? Don't be
Nein, zwei
ridiculous.
breit, Mann.
I...
Jetzt weißt du's.
Look, it's okay, Mom. Get a hold of yourself.
Deswegen spiele ich als großer Fan dieser Reihe das extra für Leute, die den Film nicht so oft gesehen haben.
What with your brother and sister leaving, and then your father getting obsessed with his monitors, and
Ja, Schniefdrehentscheidung, alles klar, gib mir den
Dad
Flachmann.
doesn't have to know anything about it.
Reichen die paar Lachsmileys da aus? Ja?
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I couldn't bear the thought of facing your father over this.
Ja, wie auch immer, sehr tragisch. Alkoholmissbrauch ist nicht gut, bla bla bla. Ich hätte gerne Flachmann. So.
This timeline sucks. Mom and Dad are fighting again. Mom's drinking. It's like everything Doc and I ever did to fix things is falling apart. Time to get some
Ich
attention.
hatte keine Lust mehr zu tippen, das ist so süß. So, wo ist der Kopf? Ich will mir erstmal in die Binde kippen. Stellst dir das symbolisch vor. So mal 10 hoch 23 vermute ich mal. Weil ich habe jetzt gerade wieder statt Selbstbesichtigungstour Selbstbefriedigungstour gelesen. Also irgendwas stimmt hier nicht in dem Spiel.
My mom's flask. It feels a little low. I could get in a lot of trouble if I were caught with this.
Das ist etwas wenig. Okay. So, komm hier. Officer Parker.
Hands up, citizen. Assume the position.
Here goes nothing.
Komm, los. Mach es.
There better be
Braver
applicants
Mann,
in this.
braver Mann.
Why don't you open it and find out?
Don't get smart with me. I knew you were no good, McFly.
Officer Parker, what seems to be the problem here?
Ich sammle Punkte.
Citizen McFly, ma'am. Came strolling up with a 181B violation in his pocket.
Ugh. You, young citizen, where did you get that booze?
Von ihrem Mann.
Nowhere?
Is he being smart with me?
Yeah, he played that attitude on me as well.
Can we just fast forward the lecture and just get this over with already? No!
Officer, demerit him severely. And as for the alcohol, drop it into the recycling bin.
With pleasure, ma'am.
Point Flip, da war er weg.
Now, keep your nose clean, or you'll find yourself in front of Citizen Brown.
Komm, Junge, was soll ich noch alles tun?
McFly!
Hey, Jennifer. Are you still angry with me?
Angry? Nah. The threat of being Citizen Plus was worth it just to see my dad's veins go all purple like that.
Great, because I gotta go.
Jeez, Martin, what's gotten into you? Booze, dogs, necking in public? It's like you're a different guy today.
a way cooler
Ja, wir sind ein
guy.
echter
I know this is
Gangster.
gonna be hard to believe, but I'm the same guy I've always been. It's everyone else who's messed up. And stop calling me Martin. It's
Wir sind
Marty.
ein echter Gangster, wir
Marty,
erwischen gelassen
what's
uns.
next on the agenda? Knocking over banks?
Maybe. What's a guy gotta do to get in trouble around here?
I think you're about to find out.
Dum, dum, dum,
You,
dum.
citizen.
Get out of here, Jen.
Not a problem.
Are you Martin Seamus McFly?
Seamus.
Yes?
We have a warrant for your detention.
Ja, geil.
Attention.
You've accrued over 15,000 demerits in the past 24 hours.
Cool.
Is it young Mr. McFly is being branded as a criminal of weak moral character cool?
I'm not weak.
But you are in a heap of trouble.
Trouble.
Oh my, yes. But don't worry, we're here to take care of you.
Like your Citizen Plus program took care of Biff?
Perhaps. The program is in need of new volunteers. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's see what Citizen Brown has to say about your particular strain of antisocial behavior.
You're taking me to Citizen Brown?
Immediately. Officers, away with him.
Yes, ma'am.
It's about time.
I always knew your goody two-shoes A+ student act was too good to be true.
Wie passend, ich weiß auch nicht. Ja, ja, ich weiß doch. Ich erinnere mich ganz klar. 1885, easy. Habe ich voll im Kopf.
Come in, citizen. Martin McFly, age 18, resident of Sector L, Father George, Mother Lorraine, president of the Junior Brown Brigade, recipient of a full-ride scholarship to Strickland College.
Das muss jetzt einfach sein.
Courthouse Challenge Deportment Award. 0 demerits until this morning. The obvious question, Mr. McFly, is... what happened to you?
Sorry, der Spaß muss jetzt einfach sein, also. Ich bin ein Zeitreisender, das ist immer ein gutes,
Gotta believe
guter
me,
Anfang.
Doc. I only did it to get your attention.
Doc. Interesting. You regard me as a doctor, indicating awareness that you're suffering from some variety of mental disorder. That's a hopeful sign, Martin. Of course, I'm not actually a doctor, but I do have the tools to turn you around and put you back on the road to societal normalization. Shall we begin with a few questions to establish a baseline?
Nicht okay.
Forget questions. You're the one who needs to turn around.
Explain.
I know this is gonna be hard for you to swallow, Doc, but I'm not from around here. I'm from a different timeline where Hill Valley isn't all screwed
Also
up
wenn
and
jetzt
there
nicht
aren't
glaubt, dass
these
ich total
crazy
bescheuert
rules
bin, dann weiß ich auch
and my
nicht.
dad's not a snoop and my mom's not a drunk and you're my best friend in the whole space-time continuum.
An old fogey like me? Your best friend?
Ja, das fand ich schon immer
Doc,
bedenklich.
I need you to get me back there.
So you believe this interview is really more about me than you?
Yes.
You went to all this trouble just to deliver a message to me in person?
Yes.
Cry for help, as it were.
Yes. No. Wait.
Tell me, Martin. Is your mother on the sauce again?
Nicht mehr als deine. Lass meine Mutter aus dem Spiel. Ja, das ist meine Mutter nicht aus dem
Forget my
Spiel.
mother. She's
Läuft.
not the issue here.
Don't ever forget your mother, Martin. Your parents are your superiors, and respect for one's superiors is absolutely essential to the Hill Valley Order. I'm surprised your father hasn't set you straight on this point. He's shown himself to be a very obedient and cooperative citizen.
Not where I come from. When I left here, both my parents were happy and well-adjusted. Okay, they didn't start out that way, but that's where your time machine comes in.
Time machine?
Time.
Doc, listen to me. You don't remember it, but you built a time machine out of a DeLorean.
Why?
Why? Beleidigen bringt jetzt glaube ich auch nicht. Das sind alles keine hilfreichen Antwortmöglichkeiten. Warum darum, warum nicht? Oder warum dumme Frage? Das bringt ein Gespräch nicht wirklich weiter.
Well, just for the hell of it, I guess. Plus, the steel frame of the DeLorean dispersal, I don't know. It was important for some reason.
Fascinating.
Yes, it is fascinating. It's amazing. It's incredible. But you don't know it because you've never invented it. You're not the real Doc Brown. You gotta believe me.
And this is because?
Everything got screwed up when I went back in time to 1931.
Sounds like this time machine is a very impractical and dangerous invention.
Ja, nein. Dieses Gespräch ist äußerst frustrierend.
Yes, I mean, no. What I mean is it's messed up a lot of things, but first, it made a lot of things better. Like my mom and my dad. It was only thanks to your time machine that they ever became successful.
Klickst ein Wort und der haut haufenweise dummes Zeug raus.
They're not, because you summoned me back in time, and somehow your timeline got messed up, and everybody else is along with it.
I see.
No, you don't. Think back. Don't you remember me? We knew each other when you were 18. I'm Sonny Crockett.
Incredible.
Dum, dum, dum.
This case is more serious than I'd imagined. The boy has fabricated an alternate reality.
Believe me, I wish I had fabricated it.
Calm down, Martin. I'm not blaming you for anything. The failure is ours, not yours. Obviously, there was a drastic flaw in your social conditioning.
Yeah, you don't understand.
No, I don't understand you, but I want to. I want to get at the root of your problem. Keep talking.
A oder M? Ich überlasse dir die Wahl. Wird schon schief gehen. Bei so wichtigen Sachen lasse ich immer gerne den Chat entscheiden. Haha steht nicht zur Disposition. M ist immer gut. Dann M.
Take your time. Look around the room. Perhaps something here will stimulate your memory.
Memory. Na gut, dann oh, ich will das Spielzeug haben. Ha, Kinokarte, das ist es doch.
You still got the movie ticket.
Indeed I do. A memento of my first date with Edna. I took her to see The Virtuous Husband.
And you never saw Frankenstein. You were supposed to go see Frankenstein that night. It was gonna give you the inspiration you needed to pull off your big demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo.
Inspired by Frankenstein? How whimsical. Not to mention historically inaccurate. My darling wife was all the scientific I've ever needed. From my successful demonstration at the 31 Expo all the way up to my cutting-edge Citizen Plus program.
Successful? It was supposed to be a failure.
Moment mal. Strafpunkt Hund, Strafpunkt ohne Ende. Wir haben sein Notizbuch dabei.
This notebook contains all of Doc's notes concerning the time machine. It certainly convinces me of Doc's genius. I've also traveled through time with him. Yeah, there's that too.
Ich lege ihm erstmal die von jetzt quasi vor. Kann ich ihn? Da.
They don't need it.
Ich finde, wir werden Ständchen spielen. Die.
Remember this?
Carl Sagan escapes. June 13th, 1931. Yes, I remember the incident back when crime went unchecked in Hill Valley.
I'm the one who rescued him, and I did it with the help of your first invention, the rocket-powered drill.
The rocket-powered drill? Never worked. Failed and misguided contraption with a tendency to explode. An impressively detailed illusion. Keep talking.
Alter. Du bist vollkommen verstört.
I better not. This could be the only printing left in existence.
Ach so.
Okay, take a look at this picture of Einstein here.
The dog. Harboring dangerous animals is a municipal offense.
Yeah, they told me. But you harbored this very same animal once, a long time ago. Remember the test run of your rocket car? Einstein landed on the roof of the courthouse.
I do recall something of the sort, but naturally it couldn't have been the same dog.
There wasn't anything natural about it. Einstein's a time traveler too, thanks to your invention.
Bizarre fantasy life. Go on.
So kann man das auch auslegen. Jetzt bin ich wieder der Verrückte in der Geschichte.
I can't tell if it's a guy celebrating a touchdown or chained up in a gulag. Glass half full, Marty.
Das Glas ist immer ganz
Half
voll.
full.
Immer.
Wow, that is cool. The sound, it's kind of lulling. Right, wait, what was I doing? Something about that clock looks familiar.
Nein, hier nicht.
It's all the same stuff I saw on my dad's monitors. I think. The whole town is under surveillance. So that's what Judge Brown looked like. I never actually saw him.
Of course not. He died before you were born. He was my biggest supporter, after my wife, of course.
That's a switch. Last time I saw your younger self, you and your dad had just had a big falling out over your decision to become an inventor instead of a lawyer. Isn't that right?
Stop trying to confuse me!
Ach, guck
My
mal.
whole life has been dedicated to the practical use of technology to shape a more efficient, orderly society. Ask anyone. It's a fact. Look it up.
You know better, right? Emmett?
Wrong.
Komm mal, schieß mich.
Do you see this picture? I keep it close by me to remind me of the moment when my life's course became clear. August 25th, 1931. The day I single-handedly captured Kitani, the scourge of Hill Valley.
Single-handedly?
And not, incidentally, the day I caught the eye of Edna Strickland, my scientific muse and the love of my life. Take a look. What you see there is a young man who understands his destiny.
That's not what I see.
What do you see?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Was sehen wir? Das sind wir. Gucke.
Could that be? I think it is.
What?
It's me, and you, the other you.
It is me. And you. But how?
Ja. Kollege, höre zu.
Sonny? It's impossible.
No, it's science. Your science, Doc.
In this other world, the one you say you come from, am I happy there?
Very happy. You've got two great sons.
Sons?
Yes, and a fantastic wife.
Not Edna?
Not even remotely.
Vor allem so geil,
And
dass
your
er sagt, sie haben eine
invention.
fantastische
Jeez,
Frau und
Doc,
die
you can
erste
go anywhere you
Reaktion
want to,
darauf ist,
anywhere
nicht
in
Edna.
time. You're the luckiest guy in the universe.
And what about Hill Valley?
Hill Valley. You know it's got problems. A little bit of urban decay here, a little bit of crime there. It's a normal city. People are happy, mostly. And even when they're miserable, they're not miserable like they are in your Hill Valley.
Stop! There are no miserable people in my Hill Valley.
Give me a break. You don't really believe.
My citizens lead lives of order and peace. Nobody worries. Nobody complains.
Only because they're afraid to. Jeez, open your eyes, will you? You and Edna have got them all terrorized.
That's Mrs. Round to you, Sonny.
Doc.
Kindly address me as Your Honor.
Nope. Blöder kleiner Pisser. Hör gefälligst zu, wenn ich mit dir rede.
My wife and I, every waking moment devoted to ridding Hill Valley of vice and disorder. And you dare to claim that our citizens are unhappy?
Yeah, I do. I've seen it. They're just too afraid to speak up.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
Afraid of the consequences of their actions, Doc. You run this place like it's a police state.
Nonsense.
I can prove it.
All right then, time travel boy. You do that. And until you do, I'm going to treat your wild story as just that, a story told by a madman. And I've determined that the best treatment is simply to let the insanity run its course.
So, is the interview over? Should I leave?
Please do. I'm very busy. I've got a city to run.
Fine, but I'll be back with proof.
Bestimmt hat Edna die Bänder immer angefangen, die unser Vater zum großen Meister schickte.
Doc wants proof that Hill Valley isn't the perfect place he thinks it is. One smoking gun coming up. Dad!
Das waren unsere
Pop
Beweise.
out the
Mach mal,
tape,
Bestbestellung.
son. I think it's done rewinding.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy. Sit here.
Guess I blacked out for a minute there. Fell out of my chair.
Fell nothing. Somebody whacked you.
Whacked me? Impossible. We take great pride in the fact that incidences of physical violence in Hill Valley have fallen to virtually...
Who did it? Can you tell me?
This can't be happening.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere.
Vielleicht der Baseballschläger?
Dad, that's not one of our bats, is it?
No. No. McFlys never use aluminum bats. Curious.
Oh wait, don't touch it. It's evidence.
Of what? Oh, why would anyone do a thing like that to a nice Sector L citizen like me?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was sitting right here, copying another incriminating scene onto my tapes. My tapes! What happened to my tapes?
Stay calm, Dad.
Are they on the floor? Do you see them? They're in a box marked raw footage.
Here it is. Raw footage.
Thank heavens.
Wait a minute.
You see, I told you were just jumping to conclusions. All these dark suspicions about thieves and attackers when all the time it was just...
empty.
What?
There's no tapes.
But I'm sure they were in there before.
Before whoever it was whacked you in the head and took them.
Oh my gosh, I've been mugged. Mugged in Hill Valley. They can't get away with it. Oh!
Don't worry, Dad. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Who could have done this to me?
Who wouldn't want Doc to get the straight dope on Hill Valley? Edna!
Are you saying I was mugged by the mayor's elderly wife?
Not exactly, no.
Oh, it's no use. The tapes are gone. All I can do is hope against hope they don't surface and land me in trouble.
Come on, Dad. We can't just give up. I mean, maybe there's some more clues around here.
What's the use? Even if we find out who took the tapes, we're not going to be able to get them back without attracting attention to ourselves.
There's gotta be something we could do to get our hands on those tapes.
Well, we can make new ones.
We can?
Sure. It may take a while, but if you're willing to help your old man out, it shouldn't take us more than, say, 6 months.
6 months? But I need those tapes now.
You need the tapes.
What I mean is... I gotta give it to Citizen Brown. I told him I was gonna furnish him with proof that Hill Valley isn't as happy as he thinks it is. And I was in his office, just before I came here.
You had an interview with Citizen Brown?
It wasn't easy to get, believe me. I had to break all kinds of rules.
You've been breaking rules?
Harboring stray dogs, kissing girls in public, getting caught with Mom's flask.
That is the most far-fetched story I've ever heard.
It's true.
You forget I'm your father. I know your history.
Yeah, well, history's changed.
Prove it.
WOPR. Whopper. I wonder what that stands for.
Here, guck, Daddy.
Read him and weep.
Demerits, but...
It was the only way.
I don't understand.
Dad, listen to me. I mean, really listen. You and I both know that things aren't right here. Citizen Brown might have started with good intentions, but his Hill Valley's just made everybody miserable.
Shh! You said that to him?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, there go our privileges.
No, wait, I got him to listen, Dad, and he's gonna make things right. For you and Mom and all of us. I can't explain how. You're just gonna have to trust me on this.
Okay.
But first I have to show him your tapes, to prove my point.
Oh no, no.
Dad!
This scheme of yours, maybe you know what you're doing, I can't say. But leave me out of
Dad!
it. I don't like trouble. I can't handle it. It's not in my genes.
But...
Wer war Arthur? War das unser Bruder? War das unser Vater? Also der Vater unseres Vaters. Sekunde. Also ich kann gerade nicht aufs Menü zugreifen. Ich bilde mir ein, das war unser Großvater.
Do it for your father.
Ja.
My
Geil, ich
father?
hab recht.
Yeah, Arthur McFly.
I know his name.
Didn't he have something to do with putting away Kid Tannen, you know, way back when?
Yes. Yes, he did. Where'd you hear about that? It was way back before Citizen Brown cleaned up the town, before I was even born. Everyone lived in terror of Kid Tannen and his goons. But Dad stood up to him. He had evidence of Kid's guilt, see, and he risked his life to deliver it to the authorities. Never be afraid to do the right thing. That's what he always used to tell me.
And what are you doing?
Trying to remember which is the right feed.
Feed to what?
To the surveillance camera, the one in the yard.
Wait a minute. You have a surveillance camera trained on yourself?
Of course, gotta cover all bases. Now help me figure out which monitor I'm on.
It says to keep this printout for my records.
Wir suchen. Ha! Gucke.
Hello? Let me get this straight. You captured this whole attack on tape?
Of course! Surveillance is what I do!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Come on, son. Stop dawdling and help me track down that feed. Try flipping the switches.
Hab ich doch. Was ist denn bei dem nicht richtig? Guck, da bist du, du Lappen.
The monitor's dead.
Schalten wir uns durch. Da sind wir.
There, that looks like us. So the surveillance tape must be on this VCR. This must be before the attack. Let's see. I remember cleaning the playback heads at 5:30. The attack couldn't have been very long after.
Oh, it's Biff!
But it can't be him. The Citizens Plus program has rendered him as gentle as a kitten. Huh?
Was für ein Schlag.
I can't understand it. It's not the way he's supposed to behave. Why, even the old Biff would never...
Wait, what's that weird flashing on his wrist?
Let's find out. I knew this zoom and enhance feature would come in handy someday. Cost me a bundle at the hobby shop.
It's his digital watch. I wonder why it's doing that. Hey, wait, stop the picture. Can you zoom in anymore? X11.
You know what that means?
Not yet.
Lorraine!
Don't lay into me, George. I've got something very important to say, and then I'm going to be leaving again.
I've got something important to say too. I was attacked
It's
and
always
robbed.
about you,
Alu
isn't
ist ein
it?
weiches
You can't just
Material.
wait and listen to my news. Oh no, you have to go and beat me to the punch.
That's right. You two sort things out. I've got some business to attend to.
Got a business to do. Dann tun wir mal unser Business. So, Biffy. Ich hab das Gefühl, das wird wieder mit Mist
Whoa,
enden.
settle down there, fella.
You beat up my dad.
Do we have a problem here, citizens?
Oh, no, officer. Just a little misunderstanding. I'm sure we can work it out. Right, Mark?
Sure.
Klappe, du Schläger.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help, Mr. Tannen.
Now, let's see if we can get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, let's. Why'd you hurt my dad, Biff? He never did anything to you in this timeline.
Timeline? What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. I saw you on camera.
But I can't hurt anybody. Thanks to Citizen Plus, I blow chunks whenever I even think about doing bad stuff. Oh.
Kotzen auf Befehl. Geil. So wirst du Jamie Next Topmodel.
What'd you do with my dad's secret videotape?
Secret videotape?
You know, the one that shows how people are fed up with all these screwy rules and laws.
You lost me, Martin, but that tape sounds dangerous. It should probably be dumped in the recycling bin.
If you didn't beat up my dad, then where have you been for the last couple of hours?
Well, I was...
What?
That's strange. I don't remember.
What's the last thing you remember before your memory loss?
Well, I was handing out flyers for the Citizen Plus program, just like I'd been doing all day. I just finished feeding some leftover bologna to a cute little squirrel when Miss Edna came by.
Edna?
Yeah, she wanted to run a diagnostic on my Citizen Plus watch. I must have fallen asleep or something, because when she was done, it was an hour later. And then your mom came by.
So the last thing you remember before my dad got beat up is Edna fiddling with your watch?
Yeah, that does sound pretty bad, doesn't it?
Biff, your watch. Does X11 mean anything to you?
X11? Is that a new band or something? Yeah, I don't go in for that new hippity-hoppity stuff.
Hippity hop.
It's not a band, Biff. It's a mode on your Citizen Plus watch.
Weird. I've never seen it look like that. Jack, I can barely get this thing to stop blinking, see? Cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Biff? Okay, that's weird. Could you, touch your toes?
Ich hab eine neue Marionette.
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, all right.
Das Hypno-Projekt.
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, all right. What's wrong with you?
Ach komm, einmal noch.
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, all right. Hang tight, Biff.
Ach, wie witzig ist das denn? So.
Stop pressing my button.
Hey, let me in.
Komm her, Edna, du Schnalle.
There. Now you've ruined it for everyone.
Please, just give me 5 minutes with Citizen Brown.
No appointment, no entry, nobody, no how.
Der ist gerade nicht in der Lage zu reden. Du hast Edna mit der Klingel aus dem Gerichtsgebäude gelockt. Ja, super schön. Biffity, Biffity. Ich kann ja gerne noch mal fragen. Extra für dich.
Did you attack my dad? Now we're getting somewhere.
Didim.
Do the chicken dance. Yeah, he's hypnotized, all right.
Ach, schön.
Hang tight, Biff.
Herr Putinist, Herr Putinist. Der tanzt in der Öffentlichkeit.
Officer Parker?
Move along, citizen, and stay out of trouble.
Can I take a look in there?
No. Once an item has been placed in the recycling bin, it's gone. Forever.
Like I want to remind anyone that the new me couldn't get a date to prom. I don't think that would look good there. Can I take a look in there?
No. Once an item has been placed in the recycling bin, it's gone. Forever.
Das war ein Ja irgendwie überinterpretiert. Eindeutig überinterpretiert.
Take a look in there?
No. Once an item has been placed in the
Beim
recycling bin,
Wachhäuschen
it's
und bei der
gone.
Mülltonne denselben Text, das
Forever.
finde ich ärgerlich. Da, gucke.
What do you make of this?
Wow. That's a really low fidelity. You should invest in one of those new Matrix writers.
Never mind that. What about the picture?
X11. Is that a new soda?
No, it's... never mind.
Wieso? Sag ihm das doch einfach. Willst du mich verscheißen?
Nah.
Moment. Ich gehe zur Kamera. Hier war doch auch eine. Schade. Ich wollte mir jetzt das Bild unter die Nase halten. So direkt in die Kamera. Nach dem Motto, ich weiß Bescheid.
What's the problem, citizen?
Yeah, I'll have a double-double animal style with fries and a diet.
That's it. It's called an emergency intercom for a reason. I'm wrapping you for an SCR 300. Take your demerit printout before you go.
So, sag
I
doch
don't
mal.
want to annoy whoever's on the other end of that thing. Listen up, Biff. Where's my dad's tape? Recycling bin? Hang tight, Biff.
Moment, da war noch mehr.
Listen up, Biff. Could you do me a favor and go get my dad's tape?
Ja, das war kein Ja.
Hey, Mr. Tannen. What's up?
Okay.
Is that McFly kid bothering you? Hey, you can't go in there. Hey!
Whoa. Holy smokes. What happened to him?
I don't know. No one's ever jumped into the recycling bin before.
Well, where does it go?
Ich glaube, ich habe ihn gerade
That
umgebracht.
information is above my pay grade. Oh, jeez. I'm in a lot of trouble now. Don't move a muscle, McFly. I gotta go tell Citizen Brown about this.
Ja, der muss mal so. Also, wenn der da rein ist. Rinder!
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Rinder!
Well, here goes nothing.
Rinden muss er und wenn wir beide holen.
Gosh, ma'am, did I do something wrong?
Did I do something? Mr. Tannen, I put a lot of work into honing you as the first Citizen Plus. What on earth possessed you to assault a police officer and dive headfirst into the recycling bin?
Did I do all that?
Lord, I thought your father was dim.
No, really, I don't remember doing anything like that. The last thing I remember, I was
Ja.
showing that nice McFly kid my watch, and then I'm down here and you're yelling at me.
McFly? McFly.
Strickland.
Oh, hi, Martin.
Dab, dab,
Give
dab.
me the tapes, Edna.
Nein, step it auf den Kerl.
Mr. Tannen, please restrain our guest.
Stop! Stop! Oh no.
Ih, Achselschwert.
Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ah! Biff, isn't that the license plate to your car?
Sheila?
Tannen, focus.
Oof. Come on, Biff, snap out of it. Edna, what are you doing?
What I've always done. Keeping Hill Valley safe from hooligans like you and your father. I should have known.
Look, candy. No. Biff, it's your favorite show. Damn, what would really get Biff's attention down here? Hey, look over there. It's beer.
Beer.
Bier.
What's going on?
Howard Tannen, obey your programming. You see, Mr. McFly, thanks to the enhancements I've made to the Citizen Plus program, I can bring even the most rabid of dogs to heel. So much vice and disorder. And to think Emmett actually wanted to
Novelties? Biff, whoopee cushions. You never had much of a sense of humor. Hey, it's Wild Gunman. Not a fan of video games, huh?
Wir testen uns erfolgreich durch.
Einstein?
Doggy? Where am I?
Tannen, I didn't go behind my namby-pamby husband's back so you could wallow in your vices.
Ow.
Look at all these unhappy faces on your father's videotape. Well, Citizen Plus will turn... those frowns upside down in no time.
Only I could tame this beast of rock. That's no way to treat such a fine guitar.
Schade, ich kann ihm die Gitarre nicht über den Kopf ziehen.
That's no way to treat such a fine guitar. Come on, Biff. Snap out of it. Ow! Biff, knock it off.
Ha!
Biff, look! Girly mags.
Boobies.
Bier and Puppies.
Tannen, listen to me.
Babes. Moose.
Ist auch ein Girlie, aber kein heißes. Der ganze Raum ist für den nach der 7. Himmel, bis auf die Alte.
Mommy.
Tannen,
Ja, auf Deutsch Pornos, auf Englisch Girlie
Come
Mags.
on, Edna, give the poor jerk a break.
a break! You sound like my wishy-washy husband, always trying to find the good in people, never wanting to accept the fact that some people are just born bad.
Maybe, but that doesn't give you the right to turn them into zombies. Now, give me my dad's tapes so I can...
You mean those tapes I erased while you were struggling with my zombie?
What? Come on.
Utopias are fragile things, Mr. McFly. Especially when overseen by minds as distractible as my husband's.
No.
Edna!
Hör ab, alle Idioten!
Emmett,
Du
what are you
Kampfschnalle!
doing here?
I came down here to investigate a troubling report involving Mr. Tannen.
Doc, you gotta stop her. She...
Silence!
Silence!
Okay.
I kill you!
I was concerned there might be a flaw in my Citizen Plus program. Imagine my surprise when I found my wife perverting my life's work. Is this what it's all been about, Edna? All those years? All our struggles to cure society's illnesses? Just to create a world where free will can be turned off with a flick of a switch?
Oh, please, Emmett. You wanted this just as much as I did. Remember? If only we could tell someone to stay off the grass, and so help us, they would never tread foot on a well-manicured lawn again. That's what Citizen Plus does. It makes rules unbreakable. I only gave it the slightest of changes.
Enough! We will not have this discussion here.
But...
Go home and wait for me.
Fine.
That's so sad.
Doc.
Doggy Dog? Wärst mal in Frankenstein gegangen, wäre das Ganze so nie passiert.
What have I done?
I'm sorry about Edna, Doc. She didn't seem so bad back in 1931.
No, she wasn't. When we were first dating, she was so spirited, principled, compassionate. When did I lose her?
Doc, don't be so hard on yourself. This Hill Valley may be a little messed up. Okay, a lot
Versuchen
messed
wir mal
up,
auf die
but
nette
you were
Tour
just trying to help people.
durchgehend.
Or
Klappt eh
was I
nicht.
just entranced by the challenge of transforming the human psyche like so many chemicals?
Ja gut, dann halt nicht.
I'm sure he wouldn't blame you for all this, Doc.
He was so happy when I gave up my childish dreams in favor of Edna's more practical pursuits. Are you proud of me now, Father? Ah, enough wallowing. What's done is done. It's time to
Das
look
ging fix.
forward.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What?
Your notebook from the other timeline.
Not this foolishness again.
Look, you can use it to repair the time machine and fix all this so it never happened. everyone could be back the way they're supposed to be. You, Edna, Jennifer, my parents. Doc, you once told me if you put your mind to it, you could accomplish anything. Well, accomplish this.
There's a lot of empty pages.
The only one you need is right here.
Genau. Das ist eigentlich... Man braucht prinzipiell immer nur eine Seite, weil clevere Köpfe immer alles auf genau eine einzige Seite drauf machen. Gucke, kennen wir irgendwann die Konstellation.
Great Scott.
Come on, mate. You can do it. Do it for the wine.
Martin, this could work.
Ja, dann kriegst du auch endlich wieder ordentliche Haare. Also, nicht, dass die anderen genial waren, aber besser als dieses Halbplateau.
Martin, we must get started at once. Come on!
We bring Einie along.
The dog. Yes, of course. You know, I used to love dogs before Edna came along.
You don't say.
I'll go ahead and start preparing a lab. Edna will be furious, but who cares?
Genau, ihr seid dann eh
We've got a
geschieden.
time machine to fix.
Wuhu. Ja, Annie, kommst du?
Don't worry, boy. I'll get you out of here in no time. What is it, Einie?
McFly!
Hey, Biff. You okay?
Ja, oder?
Yeah, I'm okay. Better than I've been in a long time, you know?
No.
So you remember...
That witch making me do stuff? Yeah, she'll get what's coming to her. No one tells Biff Tannen what to do. No one.
Hey, I'm the guy who snapped you out of it.
Really? Because all I remember is a punk kid who thought it'd be funny to make me jump down a hole.
Ah.
Ach, komm schon. Das mit dem Ententanz war ja wohl schlimmer, oder?
Is that supposed to scare me or something?
Vielleicht.
Down, Biff. Stay. All right.
McFly?
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
All right, McFly. Time to race the music.
Face. It's face the music, you idiot. I hope I don't run out of rock. Einie, sick him.
Whoa! Oof.
Komm. Lass mich den Panikknopf drücken, bitte. Bankflip.
Place your bets.
What the...
Schön. Ich liebe es, wenn ein Plan funktioniert. Auch wenn der Hund auf Fass nicht reagiert hat. Weil das war kein Fass.
Doc, sorry I took so long. Biff came around to jump me. I totally laid him out with the old ruler.
Martin McFly.
Edna?
It's almost impressive how many years of work and planning you nearly ruined in just a few short hours.
Where's Doc?
Oh, Doc. My husband is in a better place.
Better place? What have you done to him?
Relax,
Hat er
Martin.
bestimmt eine Uhr verpasst.
We've got everything under control.
No, Doc!
Ja, das war wieder ein Kapitel.
Here's the real story. I'm a Marty McFly from an alternate timeline.
Edna, why?
Und es hat nur knappe 3 Stunden gedauert, ein Kapitel durchzuspielen.
She's my muse.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
You gotta believe me, Jennifer. This whole town's gone crazy, and Citizen Brown and I are the only ones who can fix it.
There is no future for us.
Oh. So, weiß jemand, welches Kapitel das jetzt war? Ich glaube, das war die 3, die 4? No idea, no idea. So, meine Freunde. Das war witzig. Kind of funny. Ihr wisst, was jetzt kommt? Genau. Das kommt jetzt. Ich bedanke mich wie immer fürs Zusehen, für diesen kleinen teils Private Stream. War lustig. Ich hoffe, es hatten alle Spaß. Das wäre schon mal gut. Und ja. Gucke. Ich gebe euch noch einen kleinen Post. Gucken, ob es funktioniert. Ja? Bis zum nächsten Mal, Jungs und Mädels. Danke fürs Zusehen. Tschö. Mit Ö.